How can you counsel such a person in regards to their desire to operate in the prophetic like yourself?
So I would say, everyone can prophetic ministry, but not everyone is called to be a prophet.
Okay. Can you explain this?
Yes. Yeah. So there's the office of the prophet.
Okay.
And then there's the prophetic ministry. And the way I usually explain this is that if your child is playing on the field, football, and has some kind of head injury or leg injury, every mom or every parent can apply first aid to that. Just take a Band-Aid or something, clean it up with antiseptic. Yeah. And, but not every parent can do neurosurgery or orthopedic surgery on the child's, yes. So the office of the prophet is like that. It's like in that of a neurosurgeon or a doctor, which is, real intricate things, dimensions that,
kind of like a specialty.
Yes, specialty. So, few people are called to the office. Yeah. The Bible says, and he gives some to be pastors, prophets, teachers, so few people are called to the office. Yeah. Yes. But everyone can prophesy and everyone should desire to. And, time will not permit me to say the difference between the two. But prophecy, the gift of prophecy, which everybody is encouraged to, is for edification, for comfort, yes, and for encouragement, and so there's that dimension. But the office of the prophet is more revelatory.
I see.
Yes, there's impartation. There's even judgment.
Oh yes.
Yes. There's prophetic judgment. So they're different. But in terms of the gifts of prophecy. Yeah.
So when Paul said that we should desire the gifts, especially
to prophesy.
Is that what he's talking about?
Yes, it's the gifts, encouragement.
The gifts of the Spirit.
Yes. The gifts of the Spirit. When they say particularly to prophesy. Yeah. But amongst the 9 gifts of the Spirit, they're what you call the revelatory gifts. Okay. There's the gifts of word of knowledge, word of wisdom, and discerning of spirits. Those everybody can operate in them, but they are heightened. They are, in the office of the prophets. It's almost like saying that a policeman, is given a gun. Yeah. But not everybody, has that kind of privilege. Yeah, but you can own a gun and it's licensed, but the policeman needs the gun for what he does.
Yes, that's right.
So, but every believer can actually walk in any of these gifts. And you ask the question: so how those who desired?
How would you counsel such a person that is listening to you and says, "Wow"?
I'll say first of all, get into the scriptures and look for everything that has to do with prophecy, prophesying, or prophetic acts. Then get prophetic books, expose yourself to bona fide, accredited, genuine prophets, because there are all sorts of shades of prophets. Yes, out there. So, people that, you can vouch for.
Yeah.
And then people with proof in their ministry, and people who have, track record, as it were, read their books. One of the ways that the Bible talks about stir up the gifts that are inside of you is that I expose myself to people like that. I read their books. And the Bible says iron sharpens iron. I have a prophetic course. I have a book on dreams. It's called Unlocking Your Dreams and Destiny. That's a starter, kind of pack, sort of, to enter into those things, and you grow gradually.